Now, before we get into this live stream, just a disclaimer. These are my black ass opinions and messy little thoughts. Nothing is fact, just vibes and fair use, baby. Period. Y'all, why in the hell Brenay been playing around with paying that money? I just want to know. Like, she makes enough to pay it. She definitely make enough to have paid that 40K. Hey, Cry. Is it Chris? Uh-oh. Did you see what happened? Who is that? What they said, Sway? Y'all, why Brenay ain't paid this money? And do y'all know Brenay got I just don't understand Brenay. Trying to what's going on? She playing on people's top. Who was in the Discord? Wait a minute. What's going on? Who was in the Discord talking shit? Okay, yeah, play her dust. Hey, Denitria. Somebody was in the Discord talking shit. Who Discord? Hey, Angelica. Shout out to the mod. Oh, Brenay. Yes, this what we about to get in. I thought y'all were talking about my Discord. Y'all. Child, I know better. Y'all, we about to get into it. Brenay, I don't understand Brenay. Brenay ain't paid this money and she make enough money. She makes enough to have paid this damn money. Now, just a few days ago, Brenay and Tim was recorded in somebody's Discord talking cash money shit, y'all. Just talking trash about Akira, her family, her kids, her current partner in her relationship. Y'all know Akira pregnant. Well, I'm not sure if she didn't drop her baby or not, but they're talking cash money shit about them. Whole time, Brenay has Brenay has a cyber like a cyber stalking or cyber bullying ongoing case going on. And you mean to tell me that you in the Discord?
Me and Tim was intimate, and I asked Jacoby for some wipes. No, bro. Oh my gosh, that blew me. And everybody's dragging that. Can I just say ask you something on that too? But I get what you're saying. Make sure you collect that video as evidence, because if she's so scared to go in public, why the fuck she did a gender reveal outside of Crabtree parking lot? Because the way they made that scene, you understand that you said on the stand, I didn't get that part when they said,
Teacher, you talking like you said you was quiet.
In her home, but then, yeah, he said it was in his home. So my question is, who fucking home was it at, and where was everybody at? Like, I felt like that part was a lie. Girl, it was.
I'm trying to ask questions. My bad. Yeah.
This is so ghetto.
That's the weird part about it. That's the weird
I'm sorry,
part.
rewind.
Why would I come? Okay, let's bring it weird back. That baby brung you thing. She said it was in her home, but then, yeah, he said it was in his home. So my question is, who fucking home was it at, and where was everybody at? Like, I felt like that part was a lie. Girl, it was in nobody's home because it never happened. Why did she bring that innocent baby in this drama? That's the weird part about it. That's the weird part. Why would I come? Okay, let's break it down. You mean to tell me and Tim allegedly having sex with each other while he's at the house, and I said, "Hey, Jacoby, can you bring me some wipes because me and your dad just got finished having sex?" What are you talking about? Make it make sense. No, it's a lot of men, but I would give him suggestions. Hey, write it down in your notes. Text it to me. If you can't just say it, tell me what's up. I'm trying to see what he gave me a hard time. When I tell you, it was like walking on eggshells in that house where we lived. It was so he just drained the life out of me in general. And I just could not take it anymore. I could not take it.
Okay, Blueprint, can you go back a little bit? Because she was talking about Devin when she said walking on eggshells in their house. Can you go back a little bit so we can get the full picture of what she mean by walking on eggshells?
Tell me what's up. I'm trying to see what he gave me a hard time. When I tell you, it was like walking on eggshells in that house where we lived. It was so he just drained the life out of me in general. And I just could not take it anymore. I could not take it anymore. I don't think, well, put it this way. I don't know if anybody cheated as far as his end. I didn't, but I know for sure he had people, whatever the case may be. And that's the thing, y'all, even when I told the internet, I was like, yeah, I'm divorced. No, I wasn't completely divorced, but the papers were done. All we had to do was take it to the courthouse. So they was like, you're lying about that. No, that wasn't a lie. That was actually the truth. All I had to do was go down to the courthouse and take the papers because we did an online divorce. Now, I don't know how legal it was. And of course, because we have to wait a year and a day here in North Carolina, but we was trying to bypass that. We was like, no, I'm good. And you know what I'm saying? So for that, it's just for him to make it seem like I just did him so dirty. No, I didn't. We mutually agreed not to be together. And I got screenshots and messages. I did. So he knows that. So when I really talk about me that was married, whenever I decide to, I'm not going to just say it. I'm going to come with receipts. That's one thing I'm going to do because have y'all noticed? He said everything with no receipts in it because the nigga his mom, just like his mom trying to make it seem like she got beef with me. Devin told everybody that we were getting a divorce. I told Devin, I said, hey, me and you were going to sit down with both our side of the family and say, hey, we're separating. So it won't be nobody blaming who. That's how I said I wanted it. I didn't want people to be mad at Devin. I didn't want, his people to be mad at me. I was like, all right, let's do this. We're going to do this together. This nigga, he decides to go want to call my mother and tell my mom before I could even go and talk to my mom. Me and my mom, she was mad at me because of what the lies that Devin said. So I had to Mom, wait a minute. Let's revisit here. Because my mom was under the impression what Devin was saying was true. Then he went to his people. He called my father in Baltimore. My daddy calling me Brenay, chewing me out. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you really think I could come back and recover from that after you and I both know? I said, this is one thing. If we don't agree on nothing, we're going to agree on this. To wait for both of us to sit down with our families and tell our families what's tea. And he did it before I could. That goes to show he wanted that to play that victim card so bad. He wanted to be the victim. And now look at him. Everybody felt so bad like I did him so dirty when I did not. He told my father, my father called me. He was chewing me out about it. So me and Devin got to going back and forth. Because at this point, we were mutually, like I said, we mutually agreed not to be together. And him and I was just like, okay, well, we can still be cool. I don't have no hate towards them. I didn't have no hate towards him. I was like, let's just be cool. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. People grow apart. People don't got to be you, whatever. That was mutually agreed, and that's why, when he got on the internet making those videos, that was daggone Robin and Akira Cody, for sure. Because he knew he did not want to go to court and testify. When I talked to him, because him and I stayed in touch, and I told him, he called my mom. Matter of fact, he called my mom, and he called my mom, and my mom told me that their conversation was, Robinetta and Akira is telling me that me and Brenay never got married because they don't see the marriage license and this, that, and the third, and they want me to testify against Brenay, and I don't really want to. I don't want to be involved. I just want to move on in my life because me and Brenay don't got no beef with who. And then a couple months later, you make a video lying, and then you come to testify, and you still lying. What? Devin, be for real. It doesn't make sense. He wants everybody to feel so bad for him, I did him so dirty. And that's the thing, since his family, everybody know I'm influenced, so some type of money coming in. Eventually the money started coming in. His mama calling my phone, asking me for money every chance she got. But swear, I'm just a terrible person. She get online trying to back her son up. She know her son is a freaking psychopath, just like she is. Like y'all were all his family was asking me for money all the time. And guess what I did? Me being the nice, kind person that I am, I always gave it with no problem, no hesitation, no nothing. I always did for people. I always did, just like I did for Devin. Like, that's the thing that irritates me. Like, Devin literally could, his mama and Devin and his mama was not cool. They were not on good terms. Like, Devin stayed with me, y'all. He stayed with me the course of our daggone freaking relationship before we even got married. He was living at my mama house.
And what about it? You still married him?
Why he wasn't living with his mama? His mama make it seem like me and Devin got the best relationship. Girl, you ain't even raised your son for real. Shut up. Yeah, so that's the thing that irritates me. They get online and try to portray like Brenay's this terrible person. And I'm not. That's not me. It's never been me. I do for anybody, and anybody knows that. So his people trying to run their mouth and like, yeah, she this, I already knew. No, you didn't, because that's not what happened. So God knows what he told his family that I did. Honestly, I never even talked to them. I was close with his grandmother. I was close with his grandfather and some of his aunts and the cousins, whatever. I ain't really cool with them, whatever the case may be. But I never spoke to them. They never asked me what happened. They never talked to me. Nobody ever reached out. They automatically believed Devin because Devin, they assume like he's so quiet. And one thing I can say that to anybody, you may know a person like his mom may only know him as a son. His aunts may only know him as a whatever. His grandparents only know him as this. But you don't know who Devin is unless you're married to him. These people don't know and did not know who Devin was. I know him because I was married to him. He's a different Devin when you're married to him. So I can't stand when people are like, that's not Devin. That can't be Devin. No, you don't know Devin. He knows how to put on a mask. He knows how to put on a show for people. I know him. So, like, when he got on the internet and just, like, he always got to put his 2 cents into something I got going on. I thought you healing. I thought you was healing, bro. What you talking about me for? When the last time I talked about you, I literally had to beg him and his attorney to freaking send me the divorce papers. They sent all my stuff out to Winterville. They knew I stayed here in Wendell. They knew they were playing games with me, bro. Why do you think I had to go down to the courthouse and go do it myself? Not because I'm trying to hold up Devin. Please, I wanted to get rid of this nigga when we decided to. Leave me the freak alone. I don't want to be involved with you. I don't want no names attached to me, especially not his. So I literally had to go down to the courthouse and sign over. I don't even know what it's called, but sign over the little thing. And that's what, and y'all see that document. I had to literally go and do that because Robinetta did not want to send any of that information to my house. She knew where I stayed at because Tim, we live together. So you knew, and you know where we stayed at, baby. You go ahead, you order. Probably like those rats. My bad. We all went to Southeast. But I was familiar with Jordan at Southeast. But I do know that it was 2 niggas specifically that Akira, matter of fact, it was 3 niggas that I would tell Akira, like, while we was together, like, bro, like, why you, like, what's up with this nigga? Like, why he always popping up? What's up with that? But Jordan was one of them. And he was always, she would always say, yeah, he was just my friend in school, you know. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm gonna try to take her word for it. I'm not gonna trip about it. But he popped up again. And just to let y'all know, in January when we both decided to split, Akira was doing her own thing. We didn't, so the way our house was set up, it was like 2 parts of the house. The living room had a door in it, so it didn't, like, you know, it was kind of cut off from the rest of the house. So the living room was like my bedroom. But she would be on the phone at night, cupcaking. She would go link up with who she link up with and do her thing. She was doing her thing. She was doing her own thing. So when Jordan came in the picture, I don't know. It was probably the summer of 2024, around the time me and Brenay got here.
So he talking, his whole conversation about in these people Discord is about Jordan. Jordan is Akira's new boyfriend, or current boyfriend and baby daddy, because she pregnant. Probably didn't have that baby already. That's all he got to talk about. It's given that, to me, it's given that he's jealous.
Goes back to early as August, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, August 2023 or September 2023, where Akira started liking Jordan pictures. And then 2024, that's when she started loving it. And this is why I'm asking y'all, when is it that you and her stop talking to each other? Because it went from liking to loving his post now. So that's making me think,
girl, what difference does it fucking make it whether she liked the boy, whether Akira liked Jordan post or hearted the post? At the end of the day, none of this changes anything. If Akira was creeping or sneaking or whatever the hell with Jordan, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. And that's not even true. I feel like that's just a deflection. At the end of the day, this whole went before a judge. Brenay went before a judge and a jury, and she was found guilty. She has to pay the money. Like, point blank, period. Like, this conversation is crazy. These whoever is hosting this is asking questions, in my opinion, that is irrelevant. Like, first of all, how can you tell when somebody went from liking and hearting somebody's stuff when you didn't know nothing about that person until she showed herself publicly with him? I don't know. I feel like I can't quite understand anybody that's on Brenay's side or rallying up against Akira. I don't get that. Brenay is wrong. She been wrong. And she was proven to be wrong. And that's why she has to pay the money. The question still remains is yesterday, or it's still today, it's still May 1st. Today's May 1st, and she was supposed to have that money to that courthouse by 5 o'clock. I went on this live so that y'all can hear, y'all can know that she was supposed to pay that money just in case she end up in the slammer. And I wanted to ask y'all, would y'all pay that 40K for that man? I just want to know. Before we get up out of here, I just want y'all to answer that question for me. Would y'all pay 1.75 million for that man? Is Tim really worth 1.75 million? Why he not helping? People might question why he not helping her pay that. She listed him as her dependent. Y'all saying nope. Now, now she set up on this damn Discord talking cash money shit about Devin. I'm offended. Why you ask me that? Katrina funny as hell. Damn, and 700 pages of evidence is wild. Come on now, Ari. I seen your comment earlier. You said you trying to go up there to the courthouse. I am trying to bring my messy ass up there to the courthouse. She didn't set her ass up on this Discord talking cash money shit about Devin and his family and the whole situation, which, girl, boo. I don't understand Brenay. I don't understand her. She got all of this stuff to say to the Discord, how she got receipts and all type of stuff. So where was your receipts at the courthouse? I'm not quite understanding this. If everything went the way that she's saying that it went, 111 in the comments, y'all. We need to go play the pick 3. If everything went the way that Brenay is saying that it went, then how come she was found guilty? How come they had a juror quit? She left because she couldn't take all of this shit. Like, if you got shit to back it up and you represented your damn self, let's not forget she represented herself. So if you got the receipts, you didn't even have to go ask nobody for the receipts. You didn't have to do too much because you represented yourself. So where was the damn receipts? You gonna pay for self-esteem first? For myself, that judgment has her name and her name only on it. That's my thing. I want to know, like, do y'all feel like Tim should be working or busting some suds or doing something, even if he got to go slang some Whoppers at Burger King? Do y'all feel like Tim should be helping her pay this 40K? Why is Brenay like Brenay? You feel like Tim is the prize, but he not even helping you pay this 40K when you got to pay the 40K because you wanted him. Cause y'all was creeping. I'm I'm just do y'all I'm yes. I just want to know. Like that man is not helping her pay this 40K. Instead, and then she's not even looking at none of the signs, honestly, because she gets on here to talk bad about Devin. He gets on there not talking bad about Akira, but more so worried about. He not necessarily talking bad about Akira. He more so still worried about who she was dealing with, or showing that he was asking her who this person is, who this person is. What? He allegedly working Amazon Flex. What the hell is Amazon Flex? Amazon Flex. How much they paying down there to the Amazon Flex? In North Carolina, the alienation of affection law states that if a marriage ends in divorce because of infidelity, the husband or wife in certain situations can sue the person with whom the spouse, period, had the affair. Additionally, a, plaint- a plaintiff in such a case must prove that the marriage is a loving one, period, that the marriage must continue while the infidelity is taking place, and the third party must, what she must do, girl, what she must do. Oh, it's like DoorDash. Never heard of it. Amazon Flex. Amir mommy must be still typing. And you, right, clock that. And you the stepmom to your twin sister kids. Exactly. Like, oh, and do y'all know about that, right? Shout out 111 in the chat, y'all. I know that's the fuck right. Y'all tap that screen. Look at me talking about. I thought we was on TikTok. Y'all like the live. Hit the like. Me and these 304s finna fight. I said 111 in the chat instead of 111 in the comments. Y'all, I gotta stay the fuck away from TikTok. I am talking to y'all like y'all over there. Sorry, Yappers. Yes, he should help, but we know he's not. And Brenay dum self gonna be doing it all on her own. The same way she got Tim, he gon' he gonna do her worst. Okay, okay, I agree. But when is Tim gonna get his karma? Anybody? Or is he receiving that now? Like, you know, I know Brenay is wrong, but I also feel like Tim is not getting any type of heat. Like Tim is not, you know what? Never mind. Tim turn is coming when it's time for Devin and his case. Remember those dates got pushed back. We were supposed to be down to a trial in May. In March. So Tim turn is coming. Tim, that's right. Tim's turn is coming. Now, what y'all think gonna happen? Is it a possibility that Brenay could go to the slammer behind this money, behind not paying this money? What y'all think gonna happen? I'm gonna edit all that extra talking and shit out of the live for the replay game. Must have knowledge of the marriage. She might do him worse. She also cheated on her hubby and did. When the next court date? I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to find that out. I kind of do. You watch Alley Cat? She's the only one that I watch because it's just kind of like everybody's style of reporting what's happening is different, and I just like hers. So the last time, because she said that she would be going to that case too, so I was trying to tell her to keep me in the loop so I could go. She not going to jail for not paying. She just gonna get to up top. They're gonna start garnishment. Okay, so she's not gonna go to jail. But let's remember, she still has the whole cyber stalking or bullying type of case on there. Wait, the next court date is next week, May 8th. Shamia, Shamia, I think you emailed me. I want to say you sent me an email, friend. Shamia, is that really the court date? Because if that's the court date, then I gotta go over there. I'm gonna message Alley Cat and confirm because people gotta be getting ready to go. The 8th is around the corner. If that court date is on the 8th, I really feel like I need to pull up. If a judge ordered her to pay 40K by today and they don't get it, it can lead to property seizures or or turnover to satisfy the debt and possibly contempt for ignoring a direct court order. Clock that shit, Shamia. You better talk your shit, friend. That was you that emailed me. So I'ma go. I wish I could record in the courtroom. Me too, friend. If you go and I'm not there, can you write some notes? Can you at least write some notes on what's happening? Oh wait. May 7th for Brenay's cyber stalking trial. Girl, shut up. Girl, shut up. That trial is on May 7th. Y'all, we gotta go. Yappers. We have got to pull up on the damn scene. Are y'all serious right now? If that trial is on May 7th, I gotta get my ass over there. Because I wanna know what's I listen. I thought you were saying that the 8th, I thought you were saying earlier you was talking about Devin and okay, so if her cyber stalking trial is on May 7th, when is Devin and Tim's court date? Yes, go look up Alley Cat. I'm gonna go over there. I'm so serious. I will be at the place. I'll be there. You and Mitch. What's that? Like Michigan? Oh, I don't know about Devon's. Let me look. What county are they in? Durham. Is it Durham? I know the courthouse is Durham County. Yeah, it got to be Durham. Unless they just go to court elsewhere. Y'all. I'm gonna find out if she paid that damn money and be dropping a video about that to catch up on everything. But I just wanted to know y'all thoughts about this. Tim, in my opinion, Tim really needs to be paying something. Devin is located in Durham, right? Because every time that the people that put boots on the ground off of TikTok go, sometimes even if they go live, they'll just put the picture of that courthouse behind them while they go live. So yeah, Let's see. Shamia looking for y'all. They trying to get Devin and Tim's case sealed. Right. They trying to get it sealed because they don't want nobody to know. But a lot of people feel like Brenay wants Devin's case sealed because she knows that Devin has something on her that he will expose, and she don't want it to get out. Exactly. Exactly. I didn't even read the rest of your thing. Exactly, Nicole. You Coco Baines. Brenay Cypher's stalking trial reportedly May 7th, 2026. Devin versus Tim case is active / reopened, yes, but I couldn't verify a published trial date yet. Okay. I have heard that it's been pushed back a few times because it was supposed to happen in March. Y'all, now that I know that this is happening on May 7th, now I feel like I got to get myself together. I love you, sis. Keep going. I love your show. Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you. It won't be sealed. There's nothing to seal it for. I will look on the court docket and email you what I find. Thank you so much, Shamia. Thank you, friend. Yappers, I think it's about time we put boots to the ground, huh? I think it's time for us to pull up with the cylinder fuck missing to the courthouse. Why not? Why not? Now, what y'all feel about it? Y'all feel like if I do go to the courthouse, I should go live every night of the trial? I feel like we should go live every night after the trial. That's what I think. Live over here, though. That'll be quick, so it don't take me too long to edit or nothing. What y'all think gonna happen at the trial for her cyber stalking case? The way she be doing all type of weird shit with Akira, and then she's still fighting to that, and they refuse to learn proper English and pronounce. Like, she's still fighting to be around this girl kids. Like, still. She shouldn't have no dealings with that girl's kids. Then she up there on the Discord mentioning that girl's kids by name. It just, shit is crazy. We hope they lock her up for at least 90 days and gets banned from the internet. Damn. Well, yeah, she could take a social media break. She really could. But all in all, y'all, she was supposed to be at that courthouse by 5 with that 40K, and I'm not sure if she did it or not. So it's given that she didn't do it, but hold on. Like, it said, like, what? You don't want to use proper English and you want to not be seen as a separate person. What is this person talking about? What? You talking about Brenay? It's her picture on here that just caught me off guard. I don't know what the hell they talking about. So y'all, Brenay stays in Pitt County. That's what she was talking about. Renderville. That's right. She just said it on that Discord. Renderville, around Greensville, And it shows also that Devin is suing Tim. Yeah, he is. He's suing Tim, and I want to say that Attorney Robin is also his lawyer as well. Yes, friend, write some notes, please, and message me. CQJ say do stupid. So stupid. I'm confused. Who you talking to? Girl, look, we about to head on out of here. I just needed to I wanted to come online so we could speak on that, so we could know that she may or may not have paid that 40K. And now I'm glad I did go, because now I can make arrangements to be over there to the courthouse. But I'm gonna keep checking though. Every time you turn around, the damn court date gets moved. Every time. Hold on. Okay, y'all. So we about to head on out of here. Thank y'all so much for coming to the live. I don't know where that damn picture at. Everything is moving slow. Let's see. Oh, that's her. Oh, girl. Will she go lay? Will she go fucking lay down somewhere? Yes. What time? Does it give a time? How do we know what time to be there? Or should we? Maybe we should go the day before. Okay. Yeah. Just send it to me. I will look it up and sit. I will look that up too. It will post on the court docket eventually if she paid it. Period. Thank you so much, friend. And I will send it to Child, and she can make a post if she wants. Period. That's what I'll do. Thanks for the update, Shamia. Thank you so much. Yes. So to secure. Period. Okay. Period. Good night, Shariah. Y'all, thank y'all so much for coming alive. I don't know, y'all. We're gonna have to keep up with this because it's a lot of messy shit going on. If you made it to the end of this live stream and you're a yapper like me, meet me in the comments so we can have a key. That's all I got for y'all today, baby. Ciao, y'all so messy. Good night.